Hello viewers, welcome to KC Sharp where we turn drafting skills into income. In today's section, we are going to look into how to divide an object in AutoCAD. So if your divide command is not showing anything in AutoCAD, you are probably making one simple mistake which most beginners think is not working, but actually the points are invisible. So if you are tired of wasting time manually measuring and dividing lines or arcs in AutoCAD, I am going to show you at the end or by the end of this tutorial. So what if I told you there is a hidden command that divide any object into perfect equal parts in under 5 seconds with zero guessing. So at the end of this tutorial, I am going to show you exactly how to use it step by step so you can never struggle again. So stick around to the end for the pro trick that makes the point actually visible. Let's dive into what we have today. So for this purpose, a drawing has already been created in advance containing a line, a curve and a circle for the following examples. So where are you going to find both the divide and the measure command tool? You are going to find them in the draw panel of the home ribbon, which is here. This is the draw panel, which happens to be the first panel in this home ribbon. You click here, go ahead and expand it. Now see where my arrow is pointing. This is a divide, while this is a measure. So I must let us know that the bold creates points along the line for all the parameters of an object. What am I saying? Bold this divide and the measure. Both of them create points along a line for a parameter of an object. So before I'm going to activate the divide line and the measure line, the first thing that I need to do is to go to the format menu. See where my arrow is pointing. Click on this format. Now you come down to the point style. Go ahead and click on point style. It will pop up this point style menu. Here is where you are going to choose any type of point style which you want to work with. So I am going to work with this particular one that my arrow is pointing. So I will just go ahead and click on it. That is the first thing that you need to do. So the second phase you need to do now is you have to change it to set size in absolute units. So you come here and click on it. Now the next step we are going to take is point size. So this point size means for visibility, any number you are going to use, you should make sure that the number you use is something that will make the point to be visible. So I'm going to go ahead and make use of 10. And after that, after you must have key in your point size, you just go ahead and set what? Click on OK. Now I will now go ahead and activate my point, my divide. Now it's prompting me to select the object which I want to divide. So I'll just go ahead and click on this line. Now it's also prompting me on telling me to enter the number of a segment which I want to divide this line into. So I'll just go ahead and type in 5 and set what? Enter. Now if you check very well, I was able to segment this line into 5 segments. So if you check here, here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4 and here is 5. So this is how you can segment and divide your object. So let's move down to another one. Go back, activate your divide. I'm going to click on this arc or this curve, click on it. Now it's also prompting you to enter the number of segments. So I'm going to make use of 7 this time around. I will say 7 and set what? Enter. So if you check very well, if you are counting it segment by segment, we are going to count out 7 from this arc. So here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we are able to segment this curve or this arc into 7 segments. So just go ahead, activate your divide again, do the same thing and I will make use of 5, set dot, enter. So this is how to divide your objects in equal parts. So let's move down to measure. So in this particular measure now, we have already let us know that it separates the length of the parameter of an object into segments or specific length. So what are we going to do? We will come back home, click on it. Now this one is the divide, which we have already make use of it. So if you look beside it, this is the measure. So we just go ahead and click on the measure. Now it's telling you to select the object. I will just go ahead here and click on this line. Now this particular one is telling you to specify the length of the segment, which we have already known. So I'm going to make use of 20 this time around, or 50. I will make use of 50. Say type in 50 and set enter. Now if you check very well, what this particular one is telling us now is the length from here to here is 50. The length from here to here is 50. From here to here is 50. So let's check. I will come here. I will pick this measure. I will click here. I will click here. Now, if you look up here, see where my arrow is pointing. This is where my arrow is pointing. The distance here is 50 because that is exactly the size or the number which we use, which is 50. So that is the distance. So I'm going to exit it and activate it again and check other ones. Now if you come here and come here, if you look up here, stay the same 50, that's the distance. So let's move down to this arc. I will come back here, activate your measure, click on this curve or arc. I'm going to make use of, let me say 60 this time around. I'll type in enter. So if you check, the distance from here to here is 60, from here to here is 60, from here to here is 60. So this is how to do your measurement in equal parts. So I will continue, go back here, click on my measure, click on this circle and say what? And specify the length of the segment. I am going to also make use of 50 this time around. I'll say enter. So this is how you can both divide and measure in AutoCAD. So if you are coming across my channel for the first time, please do well to like, share and subscribe. I post practical tutorial every week for easy learn. Thank you and see you next. Bye.